let's see what, if anything, has changed here at Lake Hylia. Oh, this is cool too. Watch this. That's another benefit of riding on horseback and Epona. She can run over grass and actually plow right into enemies, and not only does it basically defeat them instantaneously, but you also remain invincible too. Look at that. We didn't even take any damage during that. So that's pretty sweet. Alright. Oh, but look, right away. The first thing we notice, holy crap! The whole lake is gone! The whole damn lake dried up! Good lord! Ganondorf, what did you do? What did you do, Ganondorf? The lake isn't even here anymore! Hyrule is in shambles! I don't believe this! Well, first, I will draw your attention to this leaf. Remember, we got here from being able to plant a magic bean there. Nope. Watch out for that Gwei. Let's see if we can, no. It's going to evade our hook shot too easily, so we'll have to wait for it to come to us with our sword. But, yeah, as I was saying, that magic bean, now that that's grown up to be a big magic leaf, we can use that to get our way on top of the roof of the Lakeside Laboratory. Now that we're up on the roof, we can actually access this ladder that we couldn't get to before. And we can climb up this way to get access to, voila, a piece of heart. So that's pretty sweet. And we can also use that same leaf. If we don't jump off there onto the roof, this leaf actually goes for a little bit of a further ride. It actually takes us all the way across the dried up lake over to our fishing pond. Let's try going fishing again. Hey, mister. I remember you. It's been a long time. How many years has it been? 7 years? What have you been doing all this time? You're my only customer. I'm almost out of business. Seriously. On top of that, my hair. I know the feeling, pal. I mean, never mind. Well, do you want to go fishing? It costs only 20 rupees. Well, same price after all these years. Not bad. All right, let's do it. Oh no, you don't have a rumble pack. Okay, he says all this stuff here. Same thing. He gives us the exact same explanation of how to fish as he did before. I'm so generous. I'll let you fish. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, that's the same thing. Okay, let's try it again. Basically, it's exactly the same way as the fishing went down the last time we visited Lake Hylia. And look at this here, this fish in the tank. The biggest fish ever caught in this pond weighed 10 pounds. The angler Jordan, it's the same fish after all these years? Man, that's a healthy fish. It's lasted all this time. That's great, and no one's ever broken my record either. Haha. Well, let's see if we can break our record again by catching an even bigger fish. Although, again, like I said, it's not only does it work exactly the same way, but the fish in question, the real big lunker that we want to catch in order to win the prize this time around, is going to be located in exactly the same location. So let's give it a shot again. Last time, we kind of lucked out last time. We barely had a fight with the fish at all. So hopefully it goes as smoothly for us again this time. So we'll press B here to cast off when we're lined up. And A to reel in a little bit. And then if we, okay, so we got him interested. And we'll press B a couple times just to wiggle it to get his interest. Again, we don't want to make it too hard for him, but not too easy either. Get the fish to come after us a little bit. And when we're ready to, remember we press down on the control stick to hook him. And then we'll hold down A and then R as well to reel him in even harder and faster. See, this is kind of the tricky part, is getting him interested enough to actually lunge at it. Okay, we got him. Down. Oh, he got away. Okay, hopefully he doesn't go too far. Hopefully he doesn't go too far. Hopefully he just goes back to his default position. Shoot, he didn't. You know, sometimes, yeah, you know what happens is if he chases after you, but he doesn't actually try to take the bait, then he'll go back to his position. But if he actually does bite on and then he gets away from you, he won't. I can't tell if that fish right there is him or not. But see, this is... I kind of very briefly went over this, but I wanted to kind of get on with the video, so I didn't spend too much time talking about it. But see, now because he kind of hangs out in deeper water, so it can be harder to get him interested. In fact, it can get him... It can be tricky to even get him to pay attention at all. So this is why last time when the same scenario occurred to us, I was like, you know what, we got the rupees to blow. It'll be easier just to leave and then come back, pay another 20 rupees to fish again. And then he'll be reset back again to his default position. But let's just try here. Let's see if we can get him interested. So if we hang out here, yeah, see, I think he's just gonna swim in circles. Eventually he will go back to a spot where we will be able to catch him, but it takes a while. And honestly, for the sake of this video, I don't want to wait around forever. So let's just let's talk about something here. You want to try another lure? Okay, so he says the same thing again. So, okay. Never mind that, I want to quit. Passion alone will catch you many fish. Okay, so... Okay, so let's give this another shot. Blah, 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 blah. And it's not letting me skip this. Yeah. 20 rupees, blah, blah, blah. That's how you fish. I understand. Let's go fishing. Okay, let's give this one more shot. And that big lunker fish ought to be back in his default position again. So I think maybe as a strategy this time we'll just make sure that he gets hooked properly before I hit the R button to speed up reeling. That might have been why he got away from us last time. Oh, did he already lose interest? I think we might have gotten too ahead of him. Yeah, we got too ahead of him. Let's try again. Won't matter. At least he didn't, he just went back to his spot again because this time he didn't actually take the bait. Come on, fish. Oh, it looked like he almost did there. There we go. Okay. Hit A and down to hook. Okay, we got him now. I'll hold down R to reel in harder. And we'll see how we can kind of keep going left and right to kind of go, make it so that the line is kind of like perpendicular to his line of how he's swimming. And that seems to help a little bit with fighting directly against him and sort of seems to negate the strength that he has. Because again, remember, this 7 years in the future, these fish really are actually a lot bigger and as a consequence are considerably stronger. So we got real lucky last time we were fishing, but this time it might actually take upwards of a couple of minutes to finally be able to bring this sucker all the way in. Oh god, this is so hard. Even though it's funny because all I'm doing is just holding down these buttons. It's not actually like it's physically taxing, and yet it feels like it is. This feels like a real battle. Like a real battle. Oh god, this damn bastard just won't give an inch. Keeps coming in close and then fighting his way back out again. Oh man. Oh god, he's like clipping through the ground. We're so close, we're so close. It's shallower waters, but it's still deep enough for him that he can make a getaway of it. Try switching my direction here back and forth a couple of times to kind of throw him off. It's hard to know what's really working, you know, is kind of the tricky part about it. Oh, we're so close, we're so close. Oh boy, oh, we've almost got him now. Oh, we got him now. We got him now, boys. We got him now. Oh, come on. Come on, you son of a bitch. think. Oh no, he's still getting away. Oh, come on. He's right there. Just grab him. Yeah! Oh, that was like tiring. I'm like sweating. Wow, this is a real lunker. Let's see, it weighs 20 pounds. Do you want to keep it? Darn tootin' you want to keep that. Brilliant. All right. Let's make our way back then, shall we? What do you want? I want you to weigh my damn fish. Whoa, that's what I said. This fish is huge. It looks like a new record. It weighs at least 20 pounds. Seriously. Okay, here's your prize. All right, you got the golden scale. Jump into the water and press A. Now you can dive much deeper than you could before. Not bad at all. Look at that. We set a new record. Biggest fish ever caught in this pond weighed 20 pounds. The angler Jordan. Wonder what happened to the other one. Thrown back in the pond, maybe? What do you want? All right. I want to quit. All right. Excellent. And the good news is that now, unless you just for some reason really like fishing and wanted to do it again, for all practical purposes, we're done with it. So now we can hop back down this way. Whoa. Now, while we're over here, what we actually want to do is... Now, look at this. This is interesting. This Scarecrow. There was Bonnaroo and Pierre the Traveling Scarecrow. But Pierre the Traveling Scarecrow appears to be gone. Let's talk to Bonnaroo again. Hey, aren't you the fairy buddy I met a long time ago? Wow, you grew, dude. Well, here's your song. What? No, I never forget. You're the one who forgot, aren't you? If you have an ocarina, play that song, baby. Alright, so target in, get a little close here, bring out our ocarina, and play that song that we remember that we were the ones who we got to author Scarecrow Song. Hey, it's the ocarina, play that song with it, baby. Now again, your song is whatever the song is you made it up to be. The only stipulation is it's got to be 8 notes, but the song that I played went like this. So play it again the same way that you wrote it. You played the Scarecrow Song. Oh yeah! That's it. That's the tune. You rock. I'm blown away. Oh no, I didn't forget the song. I never forget anything. But I just feel like rewarding you, baby. I have a good idea. My buddy Pierre is wandering around. It's this wandering scarecrow. So play that tune when you want to call him. I'll tell him to help you if he's nearby and hears that song, baby. Alright, so now that we've done the things in exactly the order that I showed you how to do them in the past, in our last trek to Lake Hylia, and then if you do what we just did right now, that is the sequence of events that needs to be undertaken in order to finally properly create the Scarecrow Song in the game. And basically what that now means is that admittedly, there's not many opportunities in the game to be able to use it, but if and where there is a spot in which Scarecrow Song can be activated, by playing Scarecrow Song, Pierre will instantly appear in that spot. And the reason why that will be useful to us is because he's made of wood, so we can use our handy hookshot friend here to actually hook into Pierre and drag ourselves up to an area we couldn't get to before. And that's going to come in plenty handy in a couple of spots, and I'll always be sure to point them out to you when we get to them. But now that we have the golden scale, I should have pointed that out. Look at that, replaced as our silver scale. So you may remember that in the very beginning of the game we could only dive to a depth of 3 meters. The silver scale upped that to 6 meters, but now with the golden scale we can dive up to 8 meters. So now what we're actually going to do is make our way back here into the Lakeside Laboratory. We haven't seen this guy here since Coming to the Future. Hello there, son. I'm researching the process of making medicine by mixing Lake Hylia's water with various unusual compounds. I think he said this is the same thing that he said when we were a child, so it looks like life hasn't changed much for this guy. Perhaps you've met that old lady from the potion shop. We have now. We hadn't met her the last time, no, but now we know where she is. She's like a student of mine. Oh, okay. And you may recall, too, that last time we were here, we tried diving down to the bottom of this pool with a silver scale, but it wasn't deep enough. Now, with the golden scale, we should be able to dive all the way down to the bottom and actually touch the bottom. So, press A and hold it, and look at that. Now 8 meters, so we can dive all the way to the bottom. And we'll just, for now, we'll do it straight. Look at that. I just wanted to do it straight just for now, just to make sure we touch the bottom, but I'm going to do it again now that we can grab some of these rupees that are down here. And, whatever, it's just 20 rupees. We can come back to them some other time. Alright, let's talk to this dude now that we completed that task. You may not have noticed, but I've been watching you. You touched the bottom just now. Fantastic. I'll give this to you. Ah, alright. Another piece of heart. Fantastic. Now collected 3 pieces. With another piece, your life energy will be powered up. Excellente. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we can do while we're here, because like I've already pointed out, the whole lake has been dried up except for this tiny little portion down at the bottom there. So, to the best of my recollection, there isn't really anything else that we can do for now. So, I think what we're actually going to do right now is leave the area. What we can do now, that we're leaving, is we can make our way back to Gerudo Valley and see how... Now, did you see back there for a second there? I kind of downplayed that for a second because it just happened for like a split second, but there was a Poe that appeared there. Now, we can't do anything about it just yet, but just as a heads up for when it's time to actually deal with this. As I pointed out earlier, now that we're in the future, you may have noticed that at night no stall children seem to be appearing in Hyrule Field. That's because now in future Hyrule, they actually get replaced by these giant-sized big Poes. And they apparently only appear not at nighttime, but instead while we're on horseback. So there will be something we'll be able to do with regards to that. But we'll tackle that at a later time. But I just thought I'd point that out to you now. That's going to be a consideration. Alright, back again, back again. Now, I can already see something is different by looking across the bridge, that all those Gerudos that used to be there blocking our path are apparently gone, so now maybe we can just cross the bridge. But, whoa, what's this? The bridge is broken! Oh my gosh! We can't even cross! What are we gonna do? Well, I wonder if we can reach across with our hookshot. Nah. Too far. There's that sign up there that is wooden that our hookshot does technically hook into, but it's too far. I can't believe it. Yes, Navi, what would you like? Wonder what's going on in the force right now. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Well, you know, though, what we do have is a horse. I wonder if we back this up here, give us some running room, and then line it up like this, and then hit her full speed right on. Whoa, look at that! Wow, we actually jumped the whole chasm! That is fantastic! Oh, that is great. Yeah, look at that. Oh, this is the carpenter guy who used to be in Kakariko Village. I am a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it, but all of my workers are gone. They said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went to the Gerudo's fortress to become thieves. Hey, you! If you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? Sure, I guess. Here's our tent here. And oh, look at that! It's the marathon runner from... Remember, he was the guy that we sold the bunny hood to. I'm the wandering running man. I've run all over this land in search of competitors who have a true killer instinct. I came here to run through the haunted wasteland, but it doesn't look like good timing for that. Though I want to go back to Hyrule Field, the bridge is, well, you can see it from here, so I'm stuck here, inside this tent. I don't think I can accept your challenge right now. Huh. Wow. Well, okay then. Well, things are certainly different. There are a couple of things that we can do here. For starters, on the back side of this tent here, there's actually a gold skulltula that appears here at nighttime. So what I will do is zip it to nighttime real quick. And there on the wall, we can grab that skulltula with our hookshot. And then what we can do is, even though the bridge is broken, I think if we angle ourselves just right, it's hard for me to say exactly what right is because I can't even really see over the edge, but you'll recall there's a little alcove all the way down at the bottom where we previously kind of floated all the way down with a Kuko, and that's where we planted another magic bean. Yeah, I think right from here, if we jump straight down, we should be able to land there. So let's try that. All the way down. And then, oh, okay, a little bit of falling damage, but that's okay. We're coming down here because now, again, we get to reap the benefits of that magic bean that we planted. Looks like that Gerudo woman and her cow that was also down here are gone now, but we want to ride this, and it's actually going to take us all the way to this main waterfall back here. And the reason why we want to get there is because there's actually a ladder behind the waterfall that we can jump to. Aha! Look at that. Hiding yet another piece of heart. Completed another heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased. Alright. So now we can climb down the ladder if we are so inclined, or just drop down into the water, because, again, you might remember that there's no way out of here except just to now swim all the way downstream, basically, and back to Lake Hylia. So we will do that. And now, upon returning back to Lake Hylia, we actually want to run maybe a few more little side quests before taking on the main quest line once again. So what I will do is, now see, here's a prime example. We kind of lost Epona, so what we can do is now play Epona's song to call her back to her. And Lake Hylia is a place where Epona is able to get to, so she will make her way automatically right back to us. And look at this. If we position ourselves between her and that that blue Tektite, she'll just automatically run right through it. That's great. All right. So we will exit Lake Hylia, and I think we're going to make our way actually back to Kakariko Village, because we want to start making our way back up that mountain trail to do a couple other things. And we will do that starting next episode, so stay tuned.